Fandom fight. We have a battle between 1-1s here. Two guys who have not played in a while, and it's great to see them back in the ring. Nazario Montenegro back for the first time since the tournament after his loss to Chance Ellison, a guy who literally does not play in these leagues anymore, and Dave Goodger, who after losing the play-ins made a strong comeback win against Hunter Chambliss. And now these two guys are going to be facing off, and it's going to be really interesting to see. But before we get to our promos, I'm going to introduce my co-hosts for today. My first co-host, the one who's going to be helping me tell the questions to these guys and run this whole ship, Tim Smith. How you doing?
When did we agree to this?
Agree to what?
I don't have to do any work. I tell you what to do. You do the work. But no, it's going to be a good match because Nazario and Dave both have their strengths. We're going to see who hits them, who can hit their strengths the fastest, the hardest, and get the most points. But it's going to be a close match. I think it's going to go all the way down to the wire.
And he's here on visiting hours, joining us at the desk, like Davy Jones coming to land once every 10 years. Kane McMillan, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just filling out some paperwork, you know. I got some things I gotta work out because the system is corrupted and heal stuff, and I'm just gonna roll with it. But yeah.
Oh, you're working on your court appeal?
Yeah.
Good luck. I heard your defense attorney's a real hard ass.
Yeah, so if you guys I need a lawyer. If you guys have one, I would love to see one. Like
we already got you one, Kane. You didn't hear? Me and Caleb got you a great lawyer.
Oh. Yeah, his name is Brooklyn Vale. Good care.
No, we got you the greatest lawyer of all time. He is the Cosmic Night Fury, Nico Suave Rigoli.
Okay.
He's the best that Pittsburgh could give us. And with that, guys, we're going to go to our
he'll
promos.
Work for free.
We're going to go to our promos and hear what our players have to say right now.
Okay, we're back again. I'm in another match that I seem to be having lost with, where I've only lost one, and that was against 4 other people. So why does that count as my record? Anyway, I'm up against Nazario. I've spoken to him before. I'm sure he knows some things. I've been on this before. I don't know really what I'm doing. I get lucky quite a lot. Some people ask me some questions that I know, and I seem to win a match like that. Yeah, it's really early in the morning here, so I'm probably going to fall asleep halfway through the match. But we'll see how we go. This could be fun. Let's do this thing. Let's go.
All right, and Nazario, you're up. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
So, I finally get back in this league. It's been a while. I have a vague memory of playing, and I guess losing to a guy that has not been here for months. So that's great. Now I get to play the British Bulldog. So maybe he's sleepy since it's like 3 in the morning or something where he is. And maybe that's the way I'm gonna actually freaking win in this league. What do you think, Rocket?
That isn't true at all.
Fuck you.
Both these guys seeming to be in good spirits about playing again, bringing some more comedic promos. It's nice to see that after all the heel stuff we've had over the last couple of months with Case and Kings of Winter and Ryan. But it's nice to see just two nice, funny guys facing off. What are your thoughts on this, Tim?
Yeah, you got one sleep deprived and the other one pulling out sock puppets. So this ought to be very interesting. Hopefully he doesn't have the sock puppet answer for him. But it ought to be very interesting.
And Kane, what are your thoughts on this one?
So Nico is my lawyer, correct?
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, with that, we're going to get into the proper introduction.
You're screwed.
And get this match underway. Introducing first, coming to the ring with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, and representing the Knights of Knee, he is the British Bulldog, Dave Goodger. And his opponent, also coming to the ring with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, representing Blockbuster Video, is Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro. All right, gentlemen, round one is going to work like this. You're each going to get 10 questions with 1 point apiece from 10 different questions. If you get it right, you get points. If you get it wrong, you don't lose anything. It's just a standard round one. If you get all 10 right, you're going to get a bonus question and be inducted into our very special Perfect First Round Club. Any questions?
Nope.
Cool. Then we'll get right into it with the first question, which comes in the category of the MCU. Your first question in the MCU. What SHIELD agent is revealed to be a Hydra agent and is then killed by the Winter Soldier in Captain America, the Winter Soldier? Bit of a mouthy one.
Yeah, but I was so happy to see his death.
It's very true. Just, what a jerk. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Nazario.
Old guy with glasses. I forgot his name.
And Dave.
Yeah, no, couldn't pull it.
Looking
Screw
for
all that
Jasper
matches.
Sitwell. Jasper Sitwell.
Kane is crying on the inside.
In his little prison cell that he will probably be in there forever because Nico will lose his appeal. But your second question comes in apparently co-host favorite category of Pixar's. And your question, in Cars, no, I'm just kidding. No. No. Your real question, what emotion drives Riley's father in Inside Out?
What drives
I
your
have not
emotion?
seen this.
Alcohol?
Yeah, if that's an emotion.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
1.
All right, Pens down. We'll start with Dave.
Anger?
That is correct. We'll go over to Nazario.
Anger.
That is also correct.
The anger I feel right now because Kane has to mess up with me and Coho's chemistry.
Tim's just upset because we're going back to the original duo back at the desk. All right, your third category.
He's in jail. He's a criminal. God damn it.
That's why you gave him Nico. Your third question comes in the category of DC. DC. Matthew Modine appears in what DC film?
47 Meters Down is a trash movie.
Do you have 47 files in your desk of all those Oscar winners, Kane?
I didn't even mean to
5,
make that joke. Now I'm crying on the
4,
outside.
3, 2, 1. That's a dick move, Caleb. Pens down.
All right, we'll start with Nazario.
Dark Knight Rises.
That is correct. We'll go over to Dave.
Nah, I couldn't pull it.
Nazario takes a 1-point lead on that one.
All right, gentlemen, your next question comes in a galaxy far, far away of Star Wars. Your question, what does Han mutter after he shoots the intercom in A New Hope?
I love this scene. In all of film, great scene.
Oh, yeah. You gotta admit, though, he's part of the best duo in movies with him and Chewbacca.
It's very true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
We'll start with Dave on this one.
Was a boring conversation anyway.
That is correct. And we'll go over to Nazario.
I don't have it.
And we're tied right back up at 2 apiece going into the fifth question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Back to the Future Part 3?
Are you sure this is the question you want to use, Kane?
Yes, and I just want to
That
use
last
this time.
minute, that last minute audible that Kane slipped in there.
Want to use this time to use it as a plug. Check out my stuff on my Instagram so you can see my stuff for
5,
for the future.
4,
Film, then do it for school.
3, 2,
Repeat the question.
One.
Repeat the question. Repeat.
You may-
Repeat.
Oh, that is Dave's repeat. All right, in the category of scores and soundtracks. In the category of scores and soundtracks, who composed the score for Back to the Future Part 3?
which is fun because Kane is going to use that outfit for Halloween next year.
I'm not.
Where he goes
in
around.
the outfit. I'm not.
I think it's really cool that you made stickers for your movie, though. That's really sick.
T-Public.
5,
Just send me one of those.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Let's start with Nazario.
Alan Silvestri.
That is correct. We'll go over to Dave.
Alan Silvestri.
That is
Nice.
correct.
All right, everyone. Your next question is in James Bond. And your question. Who plays the villain Alec Trevelyan in GoldenEye?
I just love that I
Trevelyan?
didn't mean to give you this question, and I just did it anyway, I guess.
Well, yeah, you're a dickhole. We all know this.
You know what Tim can do? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands
I
down.
can see why you don't have too much
We'll
free
start
time.
with Dave on this one.
I was so tempted just to burn another repeat to hear Tim butcher his name, but Sean Bean.
It is indeed Sean Bean. We'll go to Nazario.
I don't got it.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of Disney. Disney. Who voices Scar in The Lion King?
That's funny. Dave has jokes. Dave keeps it up. He's going to lose a point.
Can you do that?
And I thought
yes.
Kane was the heel at this table.
No. We all know Emperor Tim. We've been saying it since the beginning. 5.
That's why you get Nico.
4, 3, 2.
Keep it up. We'll give you JD.
Markers down.
Hands down. We're going to go over and start with Nazario on this one.
Jeremy Irons.
That is correct. Go to Dave.
Jeremy Irons.
That is correct. Dave still sticking ahead.
I'm not gonna
All
lie.
right.
I thought Nazario said Jeremy Adams. Was like, that's incorrect. It said Irons.
That would be actually an interesting cast choice. All right. Your
Jeremy
next
better have
question.
some range.
Your next question is in Marvel. And your question. What Marvel films were released in 2015?
And this is not MCU movies.
Films outside the MCU.
I think Marvel should cover that.
Should we like rename this category to Stan Lee?
Not
I don't
really.
want to get
A lot of the
copyrighted.
movies- a lot of the movies in this category are not actually characters created by Stan Lee,
That's a
outside
good
of like
point.
Spider-Man and the X-Men.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
We will start with Dave.
Oh, Deadpool.
That's incorrect. We're to Nazario.
Nope.
Unfortunately, we were looking for Fantastic and Kingsman: The Secret Service. Fantastic and Kingsman. One bad one and one really good one. All right, your penultimate question comes in the category of Back to the Future,
Oof.
of it, which is what Kane's short film is parodying. Your question in Back to the Future: what is the name of the character played by Billy Zane in the Back to the Future trilogy?
So is Kane's Flash going to say heavy a lot then?
I would not be shocked if that line shows up somewhere.
Says what?
Heavy?
I don't think that's actually in there. Fun fact. 5.
Time for a Draft 7 rewrite real
3.
quick.
It's like actually 72. 2, 1. Actually, I should say 47. Markers down.
Ooh. All right, we'll start with Nazario.
Match.
That is correct. We'll go over to Dave.
Nope.
Tie game.
Tie game.
All right, gentlemen, your last question to get us out of round number 1. In the worlds of DC, formerly the DCEU, but, apparently this makes it better. Your question. What Suicide Squad member does the Joker try to directly kill in Suicide Squad?
Forgot the Oscar award-winning part.
Yeah.
Here's what I did remember, though,
Yeah.
Kane.
5,
5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down.
We'll start with Nazario.
I have no idea. Deadshot?
That's incorrect. Dave,
Yeah, I'll wait for the same one. Deadshot.
looking for Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn.
What?
Tries to kill her with the helicopter.
Yeah.
Press killer a couple times, actually.
Press killer a couple times, but the helicopter is the most prominent one. So at the end of round number 1, we are tied up at 5 apiece. Going into round number 2, but round number 2 is where anything can happen. That is our lovely wheel round. And it works like this. Both of you are going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel brought to us by wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can't go to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being worth only 1 point. You can't spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on. Your categories tonight are Pixar, James Bond, DC, Fast and Furious, Back to the Future, Star Wars, MCU, and Marvel. Since you are both tied, we go to the higher ranked player. Nazario, would you like to go first or defer to Dave?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, Nazario's going to go first, and your spin is in, and it lands on Fast and Furious. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Respin.
Wants to spin again. You're stuck with whatever you land
And
on.
I cry a little bit inside.
And it lands on Fast and Furious, so it looks like you're stuck with
Yes.
that one. Tim, you want to give him
Damn
these
it.
questions in Fast and Furious?
I would love to. The greatest franchise of all time.
Until
Nazario.
people voted out.
Fuck off, Kane. Nazario, your first question in the wonderful world of Fast and Furious. What country is Dom in at the start of Fate of the Furious?
Oh, you got cut off in the name of the movie. The country at the start of what?
What country is Dom in at the start of the Fate of the the Fate of the Furious?
In Cuba.
That is correct for 2 points.
Big 2 points.
All right, your second question in the wonderful world of fast cars. What agency does Hobb work for in Fast 5?
DA?
Dave, you have a chance for a 2-point steal.
So the NSA.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for the DSS. DSS. All right. Your third question, Nazario. Who composed the score for Fast 5?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, David Arnold, B, Brian Tyler, C, BT, or D, Tyler Bates.
C.
Dave, a chance for a 1-point steal.
B.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Awesome.
All right, Nazario, your penultimate question. Who plays Braga in Fast and Furious?
I should know this. Multiple choice.
God damn it. All right, your options are A, Shea Wigham, B, Jason Trope, C, Noel Bulimia, or D, John Ortiz. Fuck off, all of you.
Please repeat so we can hear him say those again.
Fuck off.
Fucking shit, though, but...
When you get a free repeat on the choices, just
We need an answer in 5.
Give me John Ortiz.
That is correct for 1 point. And your last question for Fast and Furious. What sport does Hobbs coach in Fate of the Furious that his daughter is a member of?
Girls soccer.
That is correct for a big 2 points.
I believe he coached the Red Dragons, if I remember right.
You do.
And Kane, you're not playing in the match. Don't show off. All right.
I got to show off for being 0-2.
All right. Your turn at the wheel is up. Dave and Nazario up to 10 points after his round. Fast and Furious is off the table, and your spin is away. And it lands on opponent's choice.
Of course it does.
Sorry, what is Dave answering questions from? Would you like to see the categories that you can use as options? Fast and Furious is off the table.
Give him Back to the Future.
All right, Back to the Future. I'll give you your questions in the category of Back to the Future. Your first question: Who is Or let me start over. Sorry. First question: What is the name of Marty's uncle that the family mail a get out of jail cake for at the beginning of Back to the Future?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Joey, B. Ricky, C. Danny, or D. Randy.
Yeah, they're all names.
With a Y at the end.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that bit. A.
That's correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Your second question. What? Tim, I hate you for writing some of these. All right, your second question in the category Back to the Future. What dirty magazine did Strickland and Marty find with the sports almanac cover on it in Back to the Future Part 2?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Playboy, B. Hustler, C. MILF Central, or D. Ooh La La. Someone's going to soundbite that. I'm going to be screwed for life. Thanks, Tim.
No problem, buddy.
Great. Want to be Henry Sanchez, too.
We'll go 5.
B.
That is incorrect. Nazario chance for 1 point steal.
Ula.
It is indeed option D for 1 point steal. All right. Your third question in the category of Back to the Future is thus: what year coverage, or what was the year coverage on the cover of Gray's Sports Almanac in Back to the Future Part 2?
I think I have a copy somewhere around here.
1988.
That is incorrect. Nazario, the chance for a 2 point steal.
I'm not sure on that. I think it's 1950 to 2000.
Big 2 point steal for Nazario. All right. Your fourth question in Back to the Future. What is the name of Marty's brother in the Back to the Future trilogy?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Mark, B. Hank, C. David, or D. Kyle.
David.
That's correct for 1 point. And your final question. Barbara Stanwyck and Ronald Reagan star in what movie that Marty sees a street sign for in 1955 when first walking into Hill Valley?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Law and Order, B. The Last Outpost, C. Cowboy from Brooklyn, or D. Cattle Queen of Montana.
So give me options again, please.
Your options are A. Law and Order, B. The Last Outpost, C. Cowboy from Brooklyn, or D. Cattle Queen of Montana.
C.
That is incorrect. Nazario, the chance for a 1 point steal.
I actually do not know this answer, but I'm gonna guess Cattle Queen from Montana.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. And at the end of round number 2, the score is Nazario with 14 and Dave with 8. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. This is where it all comes down to this. We are going to give a category, and each competitor is going to give us the amount of points they'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. You get the question right, you get the points. Or if you get it wrong, you lose the points. If you bet 0, please play along for stats purposes. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0, the Jim or Nico rule. If we don't get to the last question, it is a technical knockout. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Do it.
All right. Your first category in which you can wager questions on is Star Wars. How many points would you like to bet on Star Wars?
Okay, they both seem ready.
All right, so start with Nazario. How many points are you betting on Star Wars?
1.
And Dave, how many are you betting on Star Wars?
2.
All right, your question in the category Star Wars. What was the first Star Wars film to not be nominated for an Oscar?
You love your Oscar questions.
This is why people want a Fandom Oscars categories.
Okay, you can't say people when it's just you and Robert.
It's not me and Robert. It's not just me and Robert. Alex, I think Alex was behind it. Jake Marangoni's behind it. I think
You know what I'm
Polyama's behind it.
5,
Case Cornelis is behind it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Marker's down.
All right, markers down. We're going to start with Dave.
I'm not sure. Is it Rogue One?
That is incorrect. Nazario, what do you got?
Seems like an asshole question, so I'm going with Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
It is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. 1 point.
I just want to clarify. Dave did 2 and Nazario did 1, right?
Yep,
Yes.
Nazario's up a point. Dave's down 2. So it is 15-5 as we get into the fourth.
15-6.
15-6. Sorry, 15-6. All right. It is 15-6 going to the second question, which comes in the category of Pixar. How many points would you like to bet on Pixar? Alrighty. Both look ready. We will start with Nazario
1.
and Dave.
2. Lose proper.
All right, Tim, you want to give them their question?
All right, your question in Pixar. Who composed the score for Finding Nemo? You know there are plots to these movies, Caleb, right?
There's been a solid amount of plot questions this match.
Are you sure about that?
Awkward silence. I'm used to awkward silence to again plug Flash to the Future. It's not out yet. It's not even started filming, but I'm going to start filming like next month. So cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're going to start with Nazario.
The standard answer for after 2000 composers, Michael Giacchino.
That is incorrect. And Dave?
No.
All right, that is a loss of 2 for Dave. Puts it down to 4. And Nazario put 1. Puts it down to 14. All right.
Still a game.
Still a game. All right, your third question in round 3 comes to the category of the MCU. How many points would you like to bet on the MCU?
Okay, they both seem ready.
Start with Dave
2. Sorry, 2.
and Nazario.
Voice came from
1.
All right, and your question on the MCU. What name did Bill Foster go by when he worked with Hank Pym as revealed in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
For people like me who have not seen this yet, this is a big spoiler.
Been out for quite
Wait,
a while.
what name did he go by?
Yeah, what name did Bill Foster go by when he was working with Hank Pym and Ant-Man and the Wasp? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're going to start with Nazario.
I remember it was Project Goliath, so I went Goliath.
That is correct for a point. And Dave?
You ever get those days when you really should have stayed in bed or actually not got out of bed? Yeah, I got nothing.
Oof. It's a loss of 2 again for Dave. And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Nazario Montenegro. Goliath was indeed correct. Man, what a game. What a game, boys. Thoughts on this one, Tim?
I mean, it went deep into the third. Dave just had an off performance. Nazario was able to stay strong all the way into round 3. Once he got to round 3, he just played it safe with those 1-point bets, knowing Dave had to catch up. And, it happens. You have those off games. Dave had his, and Nazario was able to capitalize and get the win.
Absolutely. Kane, any thoughts on this one?
So you're telling me Nico is a good warrior or a
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kane, you gotta get off it. All right. With that, let's get close this out. I'll take us into some post-match interviews, starting with our winner, Nazario. What are your thoughts about your performance today?
Most of all, I'm relieved. It's been a few minutes, a few months maybe since we last played, and I have been kind of on a losing streak in general in solo games. I've lost to the same person twice in different leagues, which annoys the hell out of me. But it feels nice to get back in the winning column. I know Dave is a great player. I'm sorry we woke him up in the middle of the night for this. He's probably just not in his zone because of it. I know he's stronger than this, but mostly I'm a little embarrassed though, Caleb, because I haven't told you, but during the whole match, you have this little thing on top of your mouth, and it's like something there. You have to shake it off. Sorry, man.
You know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that because I like you. I like you a lot. I'm gonna pretend you didn't hear that. All right. You showed
Yeah.
it. You played a Tim.
Right there in the
Tim.
middle.
Nothing from you. Nothing from you. It was a strong. You played a really strong game. And this actually did something really wonderful for you. You got some momentum going into next season, and I can actually tell you who your first match of next season is and what the stakes are. Your next match next season is
Is it
against.
Nico?
It's not Nico.
Damn
Nico is playing me at the start of next season because he's doing a charity thing. But for you, you are going to be in the position of your next match is to get you into a number one contenders match in Fandom. And to get there, you're going through Sandy the Sandman Robinson.
Oh man,
Any thoughts on playing Sandy?
that's gonna be interesting, and I have to start watching Star Trek, I guess.
Yeah. You know what? You played a good game. You got some good momentum going into next season, and I can't wait to watch you play Sandy at the top of next season. So congratulations on your win, and we will see you and Blockbuster Video next season. Congrats on your win, and better start studying for Sandy, man. I have faith in you.
Yeah.
And over to our unfortunate loser, Dave. I'm sorry we woke you up for this, man. You played really strong there in round one. It just the wheel wasn't on your side in round two, and from there it was hard to bounce back. Any thoughts on this one?
No, look, our second match now that Back to the Future has come and bit me on the ass. There's a reason why I voted to get rid of it. It's I don't get why it's so popular. There's 3 films. One of them's absolutely appalling. Yeah, F that trilogy. Yeah, look, Nazario. No, I'm not taking nothing away from Nazario, but as I say, I have been distracted during this game by yours and Tim's appalling attempt at facial hair. I mean, Kane's done really well. He's managed to get like proper growth and everything, but it looks like you guys have just taken a bite out of looks like a chocolate cake, but only wipe the bottom half of your mouths. It's not difficult. Look, hair grows all the way around the chin and everything. It's just really, really distracting.
I want to say this thing on my lip is not here of my will, guys. It's not my will. Trust me.
You know, I can understand Dave because I had the same issue in my Fatal 4-Way. It was just it's so distracting.
It is. I mean, it looks as if you've just taken a bite out of a chocolate cake and then gone, oh my god, I've got cake all over my mouth.
I can't wait. I can't wait until we do Fandom Awards and we do an in memoriam section. And my mustache is in the in memoriam section. And the Pedro stash is in the in memoriam section.
Did you know it's Pedro for Halloween? You know Halloween's over, right?
No, I went as Carl from Up. Now that's enough about me. We're talking about Dave. You play.
Look. I think this is 3 matches in a row that I've got opponent's choice on the wheel. I haven't. His name is Wheel.
Yeah, man. Kane said that Wheel Decide is the heel of the year. So I don't know if this Wheel Decide will stick around. We'll see. Maybe just the wheels all around are just not good. So
you want to know why it sucks? Is because Tim doesn't do his shameless plugs anymore. So they're mad at us.
I don't do the wheel anymore. That's Caleb, and he doesn't do any plugs because he knows better.
Because we don't get paid for the plugs. We don't get paid. Why are we sponsoring things that won't pay us?
But if
Not
we make the
just
sponsor,
so
they see
the
him, we
wheels
might
are
get
nice.
paid.
No, just so the wheel is nicer. It's okay. Anyways,
Fine.
continue.
You know what? I think this is done. We're all spiraling out of control. But you know what? Dave, you played really solid there. It's just the wheel wasn't on your side. Tough break, but I hope this doesn't deter you from coming back. We can't wait to see. I can't wait to see you and the Knights of Knee come back next season. After the performance. So.
I'll be back losing to someone. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
All right. Well, with that, guys, this has been Fandom Fight, and I'm going to take us into our post-match plug, starting with the Puppet Master Nazario Montenegro. Where can the good kids find you?
You can find me in all these trivia leagues and at this handle in most social media, but I'm warning you, it's going to be in Spanish and mostly about toys. Also, if Henry Sanchez ever decides to publish it, we're doing a top 100 list that we have done like the first 80 movies, and he has not released a single episode as of yet. So maybe that will be there somewhere, sometime.
All right. And over to Dave. Where can they find you?
Yeah, I've got a little podcast that still is on its end of season hiatus called That Made Your List. It's available on Apple iTunes and Podbean. I've got a Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram because that's perfect for an audio medium. You can find me on there when I eventually get around to doing some more episodes, called That Made Your List.
Absolutely great show. I can't wait for that to come back. Over to Kane. Where can they find you outside of your Ryan Permerson basement prison?
So you can find me looking for actual lawyers because I looked into it. Nico's not a certified lawyer, but you can also find me here at K97. 97 is Roman numerals, so you can see some behind-the-scenes stuff for a short film that I'm working on called Flash of the Future, which involves a Flash, not the Flash, a Flash, going in time and having to get back to the future. And you can also find me here at Multiplex.
All right, over to Tim. Where can they find you?
And Kane also forgot you can find him on Yard Time for his 1 out of 24 hours a day. He forgot about that. But you can find me here on Multiplex helping out with Fandom, Warzone. Some new interesting stuff I got with regular TV. Of course, we'll get out the last match of round 1 soon for Fandom TV and then work on round 2. Public, so you can buy the shirts so Kane can afford an actual lawyer, he says, even though Nico is 100% certified because we got him a certificate online. But other than that, that's where you can find me.
All right, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho. That is KalebKoho. You can find me on YouTube, Caleb Coho, where I do music, Coho Productions, where I do film, and on both channels. Right now, my movie Chick Part 2 is out for you to watch for free. What's not free is my album Shoot for Teams with my group The Forks. You can find that on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube Music, wherever you consume your digital music, it's there. So go ahead, give that a stream, a listen, and a like. And you can find me here on Multiplex Entertainment, hosting Fandom Fight every Friday and Movie Warzone every Monday. And a new thing with Jake Mangoni that'll be coming out pretty soon. So we'll be announcing that very shortly. And believe it or not, this is just the first of 3 matches today, guys. So don't go anywhere. Coming up next, Chris Skywalker Doman takes on Tim the Hulk Bracala as the secondary members of Nuclear Option and Arkham Knights face off in a debut match, and at the end of the day, the Silver Shamrocks and the usual suspects facing off to figure out who wins the Pool C tournament finals and figure out who the third team in the team title triple threat is. So stick around, guys. We got more videos coming today. But from us here at Multiplex, that has been Nazario, that has been Dave, that has been Kane, that has been Tim. I've been Caleb, and this has been Fandom Fight. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time.